Hi, I'm Rachael, a mom of 3 kids, Alex, Richie, and Ethan. We decided to leave our home country in the USA to travel the world, starting in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Join us on our fun, crazy, and average everyday lives while we journey around the world.
Travelkatzfamily.
Hey guys, so today we are moving from our guest house into a different hotel until we have our flight tomorrow back to Chiang Mai, Thailand. Yes, we're going back to Chiang Mai, Thailand, and then we plan on going back to the USA after that. So we have traveled for a little bit over a year and we are getting pretty homesick and stuff like that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But we are so exhausted right now because last night, like, these people that came in to the guest house, it's like a hotel, decided they wanted to party till like all hours of the morning. So, you know, we weren't able to sleep till 2 a.m. after complaining twice to the management here. And then they lowered the noise a little bit, but then about 30 minutes, maybe to 40 minutes later, probably around 30 minutes later, they upped the noise again with the music and the talking really loud, like just like a club, you know, but it's on the balcony of the hotel. So we decided that, well, we had to stay here for the last, like, over 10 days or however many ever days it was. How many days have we been here? Gosh, I think it's been...
We've been here since the 6th, and it is the 19th, so about 13 days.
Yeah, we've been in this particular guest house for about 13 days, but we prepaid for it. Not before we got here, but we paid for like 10, I think it was like, we paid for like 7 days, 6 or 7 days up front, and then we decided we would want to stay longer because like everything was decent enough and cheap. So we paid for the remainder of the time. So we regret doing that, but you know, it is affordable, and for the most part it was okay here. You know, small room, tiny room and stuff, and it's kind of inconvenient. But other than that, you know, it was doable. I was like, okay, we could smell cigarette smoke through our window as if like secondhand smoke in our room. But we moved the chairs and tables over to the other side of the balcony, so that was a little bit better. But then last night, it was utter chaos outside, right outside our window, on the balcony right next to ours. It's the same building though. And it was like a party in our house. That's what it sounded like. So anyway, so finally they started talking really loud about inappropriate things, and my boys were awake, and there was no way I was going to let my boys hear inappropriate things like that from them. So I pounded on my window as hard as I could, and I screamed at them and told them that I have 3 children in this room and for them to stop talking about inappropriate things, and they just like looked at me shocked with their mouths open. And they actually really did calm down and turn off the music, and they pretty much were quiet the rest of the night. But that was about 5 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, we probably only had about 3 hours of sleep or less last night. So we canceled our tour for today, and we're not going to do a city tour anymore. We're just going to go see the botanical gardens and maybe a few things around there maybe, and then go into our new hotel room and relax there. And I'll probably like updo a video, or not updo, tired. I'll probably put together a video. I still have, I think, 1 or 2 left in India that I did, and then I'll probably upload that tonight, and before we head on out in the morning. Anyway, so far that's what's been going on today. Right now it is 1:22 p.m. and we are anxiously waiting and excited to get out of this guest house. We have been so congested and stuff from this smoke, and I just, cigarette smoke, disgusting. Anyway, we will catch you up later on what's going on. See you then. Okay, so we're here in our new hotel that we're going to stay at until tomorrow. And the boys are excited because it's not a dinky old guest house.
Either way.
Room 942 in the Grand Millennium Hotel. Is it hotel?
Yeah.
In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Oh, it's going to be nice to have more space.
Oh, so my bed.
Oh my goodness, look how nice.
I'll get the water in a second. I'm sleeping right here. This is my bed.
I thought we said we wanted a king bed.
It's two beds put together. Oh well, Richie could sleep on the couch.
Yeah, I'm kind of good. That's what I'm doing right now.
And then there is two doubles next to each other.
You're not sleeping on the ground, Ethan.
Let's put everything down. There's a view. Let's go look at the view. Gosh, I wish we could afford this type of hotel like the whole time we were traveling.
2 nights at this hotel is 1 whole week at the Royal Palm.
Yeah, so it was a better deal to be where we were.
Yeah, I hope this glass is bulletproof. It's not bulletproof, Ethan.
So this is our view. Every now and then we get to stay in a nice hotel like this. So we're like how many floors up? 9? 9 floors up.
There's like 20 floors or something. I don't remember.
Yep.
Imagine falling down. That'd be scary.
Here's the bathroom. There's a shower.
There's also a bathtub.
A
And
toilet.
And a toilet.
A phone.
Oh, you call people by your own toilet.
Nice sink.
That's weird.
And a bathtub.
I'd take a bath in this sink.
Awesome. The joys of being in a modern hotel for a while instead of a dinky old guest house. Okay, so we're here and it feels so good to be in a place like this instead of the smelly, dinky little guest house. Not that we're, not that we don't like it at all. There's been many smaller accommodations that we were fine in. The hardest one, I think, this time around was the one here in Malaysia. The Royal Palm Hotel, or the Royal Palm Lodge. And, it was clean and it was nice. Oh wait, our baggage is here, hang on. Okay, so we paid the tip and we got all our luggage. There it is. And it feels so good to be in an accommodation like this. I mean, we enjoyed the accommodations in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Those were great. Less modern, but they were still, doable. In Laos, it was okay. I mean, yeah, there was like little things we didn't like, and then we had to change rooms and stuff, but it was doable. Like, okay, it was a little bit dirty and stuff like that, but it was doable. Had air conditioning and stuff like that. In India is in Australia, we had the house with no furniture except for the bedroom had beds. All the bedrooms had beds and stuff. So, and the TV, was in the bedroom. So, that was difficult, but it was doable. It was good. It was basically, had a backyard and stuff. You guys can go back and watch our Australia vlogs. And that was okay and doable. And then India, that was a little bit difficult because there was no air conditioner. Other than that, I think, other than the air conditioner, it was doable in India?
Yeah.
Other than not having an air conditioner, it was doable. I mean, we didn't really have like laundry facilities. Oh yeah, and the Wi-Fi. That was where things got bad with our vlogging. Well, no, I take that back. In Australia, things got a little icky too because we didn't have access to internet like we were promised. So that was a bummer. But in India, they didn't have Wi-Fi in the bedrooms like they promised either. It was like in the hall and down by the receptionist desk. And then I was told I couldn't vlog every day or I couldn't upload every day because it would take all their internet or something like that. And I was like, what? It's supposed to be unlimited. But anyway, so that was difficult other than not having an air conditioner and not having like laundry facilities such as either a washing machine we can wash our clothes in or paying for laundry by the kg instead of per item. But that was doable. We were like, okay, it was okay. The hardest part I think was no air conditioner and no Wi-Fi. And then here in Malaysia, it was doable. I mean, yeah, the room was very small, but we had a place to sleep, we had a place to go to the restroom, we had our own private bathroom and shower. It had air conditioning, so that was great. The only problem I feel that we had in the guest house was we could smell secondhand smoke when people smoked on the balconies, and that kind of made us sick a little bit. I got really stuffy, the kids got stuffy, so that was kind of an icky part of it, as well as construction work trying to go like up into 2 o'clock in the morning, like literally people hired to fix the balcony were jackhammering right next to our window, like at 2 a.m. So we asked the Royal Lodge if they could please have them stop by 10 p.m., you know, so we can get some sleep, and they agreed, and then things were better by then. So that got fixed. And then, what, Richie?
Look. This is so awesome.
No smoking sign.
room.
Yay!
Finally.
Oh my goodness, non-smoking. We don't have to smell everybody's smoke.
And look at this.
What's that?
Cat.
Awesome, look at that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Oh, what else was I saying? Oh, and the other hard part about the Royal Lodge, was it the Royal Lodge Hotel or
Royal Palm.
oh, Royal
Lodge.
Palm Lodge. Okay, was that the partiers, like usually people would only party, I would say, up until 10 p.m., 11, maybe 11:30. But this last night, it was horrible. People were partying all night long. It was like our room was in the midst of a club, and people were drinking, and it was mainly young backpackers and stuff. They were drinking, they were being very loud and obnoxious, and blasting music like it was a club, and we complained twice to the management, and they went up there to talk to them, and even after speaking to them twice, the second time it got a little bit better, but then we woke up at 2 a.m. or was it 3 a.m.? I don't remember. And they got really loud again with the music and everything, and getting really loud, and then at 5 a.m. I had enough. I banged on the window really hard, my window, because it wouldn't open. I was trying to open it, but it wouldn't open. So I banged on it really hard, and they were like, they looked at me, and I said, I have 3 children in here. We're trying to sleep. You know, stop talking inappropriately. Because they were talking about inappropriate things that kids don't need to listen to. And anyway, I won't go into detail there, but luckily I stopped it just in time, and they just like had their jaw dropped. Like they were all like, like literally, like I must have freaked them out. I just had enough. Like I was like, we're trying to sleep. The world doesn't revolve around you guys. And, you know, I was just like, you know, I called them losers, which they were having loser mentality, because yeah, you can have fun and party and stuff and still respect other people around you. Like, I think that's a selfish, you know, attitude to have, to feel like the world revolves around you and you're not going to care that other people paid for a room to sleep in and this and that. Anyway, I won't go into that. But anyway, in my opinion, that's a loser mentality and loser actions. So anyway, so I turned it around for good, and I just told my boys, I said, you know what, this is something that you guys can learn from. You know, never ever, you have to treat other people the way you would want to be treated. And that goes for if you're in a hotel room with friends and stuff, you know, you have to treat the neighbors in the hotels the way you would want to be treated. You look back at this time and remember that, you know, you couldn't sleep and this and that, and always remember to not do that to other people. So I can't really explain it good right now because I'm really tired. But basically, I took it as a learning lesson for my children to teach them something from it. Because kids are not going to be able to run from every thing in the world that's negative. We need to teach them from those negative things that we encounter so that they can learn from it and hopefully not repeat what other people do. Although everybody in the world is going to have their own mistakes they have to learn from. But sometimes you don't have to do the same mistakes. You can remember back and be like, you know what, I wouldn't want someone to do that to me, so I'm not going to do that. It's a choice in life. Anyway, I'm not going to go. I keep blabbing. I'm tired. We're going to try to get a ride to the botanical gardens and at least see some of that, since we're not going to do the city tour anymore. And then I'm going to let the boys go swimming tonight probably before we go to bed. So I will talk to you guys later. Ethan tried to flush the toilet and look what happened. How do we turn this off? Seriously.
Don't touch it.
I think that's the bidet.
Ew. It's clean tap water.
Oh, gross. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting. Oh, it's getting everywhere. Okay, so it's a flood in here now. Ethan thought it was the flusher.
You put the seat down and you push the button on the top of the toilet to flush.
So he turned on I think it's called a bidet, right?
Not sure, but it's what...
It's all over the sink. It's all over the sink, and it's all over the floor.
Okay, so When I was going to the bathroom, I found a button to twist, and it said the arrow. And then when I that's the flusher. And I was like, and I was like, help, 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 help. But I didn't cough. So yeah, that's what happened. The bathroom is cool looking too.
Okay, so now I'm taking the boys swimming. I'm really exhausted. We decided not to go on a tour today at all. We were gonna just maybe go to the botanical gardens, but traffic is so bad around this time that it would cost an arm and a leg just to go to one place with the metered taxis. So I'm just gonna take them swimming, and we're just gonna enjoy our evening here, our last evening here in Malaysia, and stick around the hotel for the most part.
It works when
We still enjoyed our trip. You know, we got to go to Batu Caves. We went to see the Twin Towers. We walked around the city, you know, the local area, and ate some of the local foods and stuff like that. But we didn't get to do everything that we really wanted to do. But there's always another time.
My employer who live there.
Okay, so this is the view from the elevator. There's this cool elevator that we go through, and yeah. Oh well. I remember this was just like that one we did in Holiday Inn, where I was like, I need to take a shower.
right floor.
Yeah. Yes, it's number 3. So yeah, here you go. Okay, so we have to sign in.
What room are we?
What room are we?
942. Alex, you have to sign your name. Register your name. Time in. What time? Time. Let me check my phone. 4:03.
So are you guys excited to go swimming?
Yeah.
You're excited?
Yeah. I have a big mosquito bite on my back.
Let me see.
Yeah, big mosquito bite. Is it itchy? Oh wow, this is an ice cream thing.
Okay, what do we do? Like, what do we do? Do we just sign in and take a towel? Okay, take 2 towels then. Let's go.
Here you go. 2. These are heavy, big towels.
Come on, let's go.
Hot.
I'm exhausted.
Let's go. To the table, mother.
Oh, I don't know. I'll just sit over here. Me and Alex will sit on these chairs right here.
Maybe there's something on that side. There's nothing over there.
All right. Love you guys. Be careful.
My towel chair. You guys go on that side.
Okay. Love you.
You guys go over there.
All right.
Love you.
Love you. Be careful.
Oh my gosh. It's cold. This is 1.53. What's the same over there? Go in, I dare you. Go inside.
Whoever jumps in first wins.
Don't make
Whoever just jumps in. You can't just go in slow. You have to just jump in. And you'll win something. You'll get the Snicker. Woo! He gets the Snicker bar in the room. Good job. Look at him swimming without his swim thing. His floaties. That's so awesome. And it's deep too, so.
Oh, you're like an alligator.
I know. I love you guys. Be careful. go to dinner soon, and Ethan wants to swim around the pool, all the way around the pool before he gets out. Richie just rinsed off at the shower thing, and he's excited because we're going to go eat dinner here pretty soon. So instead of going to this ladder and getting out, he's going to swim on his back all the way around to that ladder. I really would like to go. I'd like to go. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. It's driving me crazy. Finally, yay! Good job. Dry off.
A lap all the way around.
I know, good job. You swam all the way around the pool. Pretty much without stopping too.
It's my exercise medicine.
Okay, so we got our dinner. Richie got the pizza, margarita pizza.
Nachos, but we're gonna share.
Yeah, Richie got the nachos, which is right here. Wait, Ethan. And Ethan got the pizza, but they're gonna split it. And Alex got nachos. I got the fruit plate with a chicken Caesar salad, and I'm gonna share the fruit plate with Alex. I had a carrot juice, but I already drank it all. And Alex had hot chocolate, and the boys have Coke.
Okay, so we're getting ready to go to sleep. The day was okay. For breakfast, we had a yummy. Well, no, it wasn't breakfast. It was lunch because I woke up very late because of those partiers. It was so annoying. I only got like 3 hours of sleep, maybe. Yeah, but so for lunch, I loved my lunch. It was a loaded potato bowl, and it's like mashed potatoes from KFC with chicken and what's it called? Cheese sauce and sour cream sauce, I believe. And then we went to the new hotel, which I was so excited because I was like, finally I could get a good night's sleep, not partier. But yeah, so it's really nice in the hotel. It's actually super, like, in the other hotel we couldn't do anything. We had to like stay on the bed unless we were leaving because it's like so crowded because of all our luggage and stuff. But yeah, it was a nice place besides the partiers, and the room was kind of small. So yeah, but I like how we're on the 9th floor because if I go in that corner, Alex said you could reach about 2 Pokestops from that corner, so I should totally go over there and do that. Hopefully catch some Pokemon. Finally got to get into my old account because I had my account and then I had to create another Pokemon trainer account because it wouldn't let me sign up with Google with my Outlook account. So I was like, seriously. So I finally was able to sign up with my Google account and I was like, yes. But yeah, we're gonna go to bed. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.